Hi guys, and welcome to the Ace Tanker for the Jadgtiger 88. As mentioned on a recent video where this tank was featured, I watched that replay, decided to hop into my own Jadgtiger 88 to see if I could pick up the Ace, and managed to, because this was one of my cursed tanks. This is a tank I don't like very much, I never liked very much, and as a consequence I never played it very much. I just found it way too situational. I found the tank very susceptible to arty, very susceptible to being flanked by medium and light tanks, and it wasn't very fast, so it didn't get into position or out of position particularly well. But I did admit it's a good crew trainer and it's a good credit earner as long as you can do damage in this tank. So I decided, as I say, to after watching one of the replays you guys sent in, I decided to play my own and finally managed to pick up the Ace. So very happy, and also very sad, because this game was played literally hours before 9.12 was released. And why is that significant? Well, that is significant because this is the old Jadgtiger 88. In 9.12, this tank got some severe buffs, or some major buffs, and they improved quite a lot of what I didn't like about the tank. It got a 10 kilometer an hour speed increase, so it can get up to 38 kilometers an hour now. At the time of playing this game, I believe the top speed was about 28 kilometers an hour. I didn't like the lower glacis, which was very susceptible to getting shot by enemy tanks. Very weak lower glacis, and it knocked out your engine. And because you're in a slow, unmaneuverable tank, having a dead engine didn't actually improve things very much. So I really hated the fact the lower glacis was so easy to pen. This got a buff. The armor didn't actually get thicker. What happened was it got a 10-degree angle increase. So it's a little bit steeper now, the angle on the lower glacis, which means that, yeah, it's still a weak spot, but it's a little bit tougher than it used to be. The machine gun port on the front of the tank, which was a weak spot on 9.10 and earlier, that is now not a weak spot anymore. That's the same armor thickness as the rest of the front of the upper hull, so not a weak spot anymore. As well as the speed increase and those armor buffs, it also got an increase in armor on the roof. The roof of the Jadgtiger 88 was 40 millimeters thick prior to 9.12, and it got increased to 45 millimeters. Why is that important? Well, there's a thing in World of Tanks called armor matching, and if the caliber of your gun is 3 times higher than the armor thickness of the target you're shooting at, no matter what angle the enemy tank is at, you're going to be able to pen them. And with a roof armor of only 40 millimeters thick, that meant that any tank that was facing a Jadgtiger 88 with a gun that had 120 millimeter caliber or higher was going to be able to overmatch the roof armor and be able to pen the roof armor of the Jadgtiger 88 from pretty much any angle. So now that the armor has been increased to 45 millimeters on the roof armor can't be overmatched quite so easily by as many tanks anymore. So overall, the Jadgtiger 88 got some significant buffs in 9.12, but this isn't a 9.12 replay. This is me playing the old Jadgtiger 88 at its absolute worst, when I absolutely hated the tank. And I thought after getting this Ace I didn't feel compelled, or I wouldn't have to play the tank again, but now it's been buffed, I guess I'm going to have to play it again just to see whether or not it has improved in rank from my least favorite tier 8 premium tank. Now, I'm not going to say it's the worst tier 8 premium tank, because it isn't. It's just the one I least like playing. But we are here on Redshire, and it is an all tier 8 game. There is RT in play, but you can see how slow this tank is moving. 8 kilometers an hour. Really looking forward to seeing just how much the buffs have improved this tank. It does get 7 degrees of gun depression, so I'm trying to get my gun down. Not much to shoot at. And even though it's quite an accurate gun, unfortunately, missed that shot on the Bulldog. Have to wait for a Super Pershing to pass me by. Do our first damage of this game, but we're not sending that many tanks down the 9-0 lines. There is RT in play, so I'm a little bit hesitant about getting spotted. And I don't have a very good crew in this. As per usual, premium tank, terrible crew. So no Sixth Sense. At least not that I think. I don't think I have Sixth Sense, but trying to keep trees between myself. We've already lost our Leopard. There goes our eyes on the 9-0 line. And I'm just going to wait for enemy tanks to advance. So, starting off playing this game quite passively. Although there's not many ways you can play this tank unless you're in a city map where you can play it a little bit more aggressively. But Okay, enemy TDs seem to have advanced as well. Just a Tiger P over there contesting. T-29's hanging back. KV-2 Ferdinand waiting for them to come around this corner, but this Tiger P is blocking the shots. Tiger P needs to move. Ferdy comes around. Go for a track shot on the Ferdy and miss, but fall back because, as I say, I don't have success. And RT is in play, and every time I'm in the Jadgtiger 88, I absolutely hate getting into RT games, but no one seems to be focused on me. Moving up, lots of enemy tanks down here. Someone else tracked KV-2. There's two KV-2s down here. So get another shot in. You can see the rate of fire is very, very good. The accuracy is quite good. As we miss a shot. So it's been a while since I watched this game. Yeah, that always happens. Make a claim and then screw it up by the opposite happening. So I decide to advance. I need to help these tanks because the Mod 1 and the Tiger P are one-hit kills. They're being flanked. T-29's a one-hit kill as well, so I've got to stop camping. I've got to move forward. Miss a shot in the move, but get another one into the T-34-85. So T-29 goes down. All our tanks here are on one-hit kills, so I'm rushing, if you can say that, in a Jadgtiger 88 to try and support them. I don't want to sit back till they all die, but I'm not in time to help the T-54 Mod 1. Tiger P's a one-hit kill, so Super Pershing still got my back. But I know there's a Ferdy down here, and I know there's an AT-15 based on the mini-map. So Tiger P's now down to 23 health. Ferdy comes around to finish off the Tiger P. I can't do anything about that. What I can do is I can start working on this AT-15. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the wreck of the T-34-85. I'm hiding all my weak spots. They can only track me. They can see the edge of my track, and you can see the rate of fire and the accuracy of the gun now. And we're just going to work here. So I'm up to 2k damage. And I've been tracked. I'm constantly being tracked at the moment. Unfortunately, bounced that shot. So AT-15, nope, Borsig's maybe a bigger target, so I track the Borsig, go back to the AT-15, trying to use this rate of fire. Borsig repairs, and I track him before he can get into cover. And now this guy is mine, because he's used his repair kit, he's tracked, I tracked him a second time, and now you can see the rate of fire and the accuracy. We're just going to work here. And we go for a blind kill on the Borsig because I knew he wasn't going anywhere. So Ferdy and AT-15 down here. I know the Ferdy's a one-hit kill. AT-15 is on low health. So I've got to go on the attack. I don't want to get flanked by either of these tanks. That could be bad news, but we're all forward-facing TDs, all quite well armored, but I've got all the hit points because I was using the wreck to hide behind. So advancing. And we spot the AT-15, take out the Ferdy first, go through the weak spot in the Ferdy. He gets a big shot into me, takes 500 health from me, but we're able to hide our lower glacis again and finish off the AT-15. So I use my repair kit because I know RT is still in this game. Don't want to get hit by RT. And there we go. RT fires, RT misses. So we're on 3.7k, 3.8k damage. Team is saying good job. Yeah, so this tank, when you can hide its lower glacis and just let its gun do the talking, then it can be very, very good. But as I say, it's just a very, very situational tank for me. It's a 9.10 replay, so I've still got the square view range on the minimap, as you'll notice. And that might come into effect in a moment or two. So there's a T-29 over in cap. He's just inside my render range now. I just need someone to spot him. So 4 tanks left on the enemy team, and there's the T-29 now. I would probably still be able to spot him in 9.12. We get one shot in, going for the kill shot, and we finish him off for kill number 4. There's 4.1k damage, more because we hit a couple of blind shots. And we continue on the advance. 3 tanks left on the enemy team. It's looking quite comfortable. The score is 12-9. So I'm kind of hunting RT. Tiger 1's been spotted. He's no problem. Nothing I can do about him. So we're just advancing, looking for RT. Jadgtiger 88 that hasn't been spotted yet. Still on the enemy team. So just RT, a Tiger 1, and a missing Jadgtiger 88. So we're doing 25 kilometers an hour along here, and someone spots RT. It must be the Super Pershing. Now I don't have much to shoot at. He's behind walls, having trouble getting an outline. And he's a one-hit kill, so trying to shoot him through the walls, not able to get a shot in. Can't get the outline, and the Super Pershing finishes him off. So there goes any chance of getting a Top Gun out of this game. But in the meantime, the Jadgtiger 88 has been spotted. Now, he might not have been spotted. I might not be able to shoot at this guy in 9.12. Of course, I'd bounce a shot. But because of the view range changes, I may not have been able to get shots there. But 9.10 replay, able to finish up with 5 kills. So yeah, first ace in the Jadgtiger 88, played hours before 9.12 was released, and the tank got significant buffs, so just my luck. Anyway, first ace, as I say. We also picked up high caliber in that game. Finished top on XP with 1327, 4,229 damage done, and 5 kills. 26 shots fired, 21 hits. Missed a few shots, fired a couple of shots on the move, but other than that, 21 hits, 20 penetrations. The penetration on the gun is quite good. It's one of the things that makes it a decent premium. I just find it, as I say, a little bit situational, or at least I did. I'm going to have to hop into the tank again in 9.12, see what it's like these days. But received 8 hits, of which 6 were bounces. And when you can go hull down in the Jadgtiger 88 and you're allowed to hide your lower glacis, it can be a very, very good tank, very, very good armor. So I blocked 1240 damage with my armor. I spotted, or damaged 9, destroyed 5, did 109 assistance damage, and earned a huge 107,000 credits, 108,000 credits with premium accounts. So when you can do damage in this tank, when you're allowed to do damage, get the opportunity to do damage, it's a very, very good credit earner. 1990 XP on first win of the day times 5 left me on 10,000 XP. So very, very happy with the result. Very, very happy to finally ace the tank. I thought I wouldn't have to play it again. It's going to be interesting to find out whether or not it's still my least favorite premium after the 9.12 buffs. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.